Now that you have decided to apply for your masters, are you clear on what documents are required? No, most of us are unsure on what documents are required to just start our applications for our masters. Spending thousands of rupees on consultancies after your visa application and various other documentation expenditure you have done is quite unnecessary. Trust me, this is just waste of your money. Hey everyone, my name is Vivek and I'm a final year bachelor student from Vellore Institute of Technology in Electronics and Communication Department. In this video, I'll be giving you a clear-cut idea on what documents are required if you have decided on proceeding with your master's applications abroad. Also, let it be you're a working professional or maybe you're a final year student, I'll be giving you a clear-cut idea on what documents are required for both of the cases. So why late then? Let's go into the video. The first document is GRE or IELTS examination score sheet. That is, for IELTS we get ETRF mark sheet and for GRE we get mark sheets. So both can be e-copy or physical copy. You can just scan in and upload your mark sheet. And remember the fact that IELTS is valid for 2 years and GRE is valid for 5 years. So we need valid scores before your university application for 2 years for IELTS and 5 years for GRE behind your schedule of wherever you're applying. So score should be valid and we need scorecard for GRE and IELTS as well. So let's go on with the next. Second one is university transcripts. So if you are already a graduated student, you get your university bachelor's degree certificate, that would be enough along with the transcripts. Or if you are a final year student or you're a third year final semester student, so if you can just submit your transcripts for until 3-2 semester, whatever subjects and whatever scores you have received, your university will be giving you a transcript on your request and that would be enough for your application. So in this step, we need transcripts of bachelor's, either it is for complete 4 years or if you are in a third year or second semester, 3-2 transcripts would be enough. So let's go on to the third one. The third one is very important. This is letter of recommendation, that is LOR. How many letter of recommendations do we need? Some universities ask 2, some universities ask 3. So better keep 3, talk with your 3 of your professors and ask them to prepare a letter of recommendation for you. So what happens in the procedure? You enter the professor's mail ID on the portal of your application and they receive a link to upload your letter of recommendation along with a few details of your education and various other things. They will be knowing that you need not worry about that, and 3 would be enough. For working employees who have decided to go for masters, they need letter of recommendations from professors as well, because your employee or your manager would be providing you 1 letter of recommendation. So what about other 2? So you can talk with your professors from the college you have graduated and ask them to give you an LOR. So 3 could be the worst case. Some universities ask 2. Better keep 3 for safety precautions. So let's go on to the next one. This is the very important document that everybody who is going to masters should require, and this is passport. Of course, if you are writing GRE or IELTS, you should have already kept your passport ready because we need passport to write those examinations. But still, this is an important document, so I thought I'll add this into the video I have made. So, valid passport, that is scanned copy of your passport, is very important. And note the expiry date and the date of issue. That is very important, and that should not get expired. The passport should be valid. So let's go on to the next document. Next document, as I have mentioned that in my University of Waterloo video as well, that is statement of purpose. So why you are interested to study in that university, your intention, your interest of subjects and their interest of professors you are interested to work under, everything should be mentioned in the statement of purpose. Everybody should have already had a clear idea on what is statement of purpose. So the letter of statement of purpose, that is mostly in the PDF, because what happens if you upload a Word document is format changes on the website, and also Word document is usually greater in size. So preferred PDF document is required to upload it on the portal of your application. All the documents that I have stated in the previous part of the video are for where you are going to get an admit. That is, before getting an admit, you need to submit all the documents. But what about the documents that are required after the admit, so that you can prepare them beforehand and keep it ready? I'll be telling you what are the documents that are required after you get an admit in any university abroad. The first one is going to be affidavit of support. Affidavit of support is a document that your university provides, wherein you will be mentioning the bank balance that you have along with the provider who is going to provide you financial support. For example, it might be your guardian or your father or a bank loan. So you need to mention everything in that specific. It's a document that is provided by your university. It is It particularly mentions the amount you have in your bank account, and apart from that, your guardian or your person who you are going to show as your financial supporter, they need to sign on that, and that is one of the important document. So let's go on to the second one. This is one of the important document, that is financial statement of your banking data. Here you can show your FDs or bank account balance, and that's it. You cannot show your mutual funds or various share values or stock investments that you have done. I'll tell you why. Stock investments and share values are fluctuating values, and those are not immediately redeemable. So you cannot just withdraw the money when required. So coming on to FDs and bank balance, you need to make a quotation. When you reach the bank and when you ask them for documents of financial quotation, they will provide you a letter. I'll be showing you a letter here, and my letter is similar to what is displayed here, and that letter provides you a combined information of whatever data is present in one or two or three of your FDs and your bank balance, and they provide you a number in dollars. Most of the universities ask amount in dollars, so better keep it prepared, and contact your bank. They will provide you with a letter that is an integrated letter of all the FDs and as well as all your bank balance, and they'll just prepare a letter. They'll be mentioning you clearly, this is the amount, this XYZ amount in your FDs, some XYZ amount in your bank balance, and so this one letter would be enough. If this letter is not present, what happens is the situation becomes complex, because for every bank account you need to take a bank statement that is very long and sophisticated. For each bank account you need to take a bank statement, and for each FDs you need to take the deposit slips. So what happens is, if you are going to submit 5 accounts or 5 FDs as your proof, you need to submit 5 to 6 documents again. That's just very lengthy. So instead of that, reach out to your bank and ask for a letter that shows your combined liquid funds that are withdrawable, that is only FDs and bank statements, and they'll provide you a letter. That would be enough. So this would serve as your bank statement if they ask. The same thing would be used for your I-20 as well. I'll make another video on I-20, and you can find the link somewhere in the description below. And for I-20 you need to show your financial document as well. Only then they will give you an I-20 which you can use for your visa application. That's it. So we are done with the documents that are required after you get an admit and before you get an admit. So this is done here. We all get a query on how to apply for masters, or because once everybody tells us this is easy, but simply most of the consultancies charges money just to fill in an application, and that is just useless. In this video, intention is to show you a live demo of how to submit a master's application, so that you can submit your own application, and you can also get an idea on what documents are required, so that it's not just people's words you need to trust. You can just see the portal, what documents are required, you can prepare it for yourself and you can apply it. So for that very reason, I will show you a live demo of a university application for masters abroad, that is a university from United States, so that you can get a clear-cut idea on what documents are required, what details to enter. So once you get an idea, you get a clear-cut idea, and you can implement the same in your own application. So why then, in the next parts of the video, you'll be finding a video on how to apply for universities on your own without any consultancies needed. You just need to see the steps, follow the steps, and implement in your application then. Thank you so much. Hey there, thank you so much for taking out some time and visiting my channel to check out videos on Masters Abroad series. If you have a little more time, check out the other videos as well. You can find those on my channel, and until then, stay safe, stay informative. This is Vivek signing off. Thank you.